August ni so pathum sang ni som ni parugani kha khania Iran lampang hian in Donald Trump hian ron musit let nasalatuk an ron troll vak mai ni he vai an ti chuanin Turkey atanga an thlo chwa don khanin a thlo na pa ngai a thlok lo khanin bungro phur motor ate khan lo biru ni om ani kha Iran lampang chuan he an ron deu so an ron musit let lutuka he thi la hi ending tak nge Iran te lampang hian in Trump hi an ron musit ti hi he video hin kan ron react an ma in foreign le khazir du te tan na thok du te tan heyo
Mizoram Pisga Agency Chhan Preventer hi Ministry of External Affairs Government of India Noya Recruiting Agency ni a foreign na thok du te tan agency rin tlak level sen tlak kan ni e tin training center fil file hostel theng thunam tak omboke kan naw ti an ma ani du tak le an pom thlap na kan zon sakin an kal main en kim fil file tak rawam man chin ni a foreign anum chung zungin an har sat na te bil zui ringin an na thona mun Singapore at lo chin an ni bok tin ke ma ni noya kal te central license nei chuk te na anti the insurance kan ti sak thei boke foreign na thoi du chuan min lo pan ve nge don ya Mizoram Pisga Agency Chhan Preventer phone number 8131-984-127 7005-362-905
Kaka foreign na thok du te tan biak theyo ole and react nang let's go.
All right, shifting focus now to struggling for battlefield success in Iran, the aura of invincibility around the commander-in-chief of the US military seems to be shattered.
Tuna hian in Donald Trump patehi ne thei lo tluk an ni tiang zonga ngai dan kan nei me ka hi tuna hian in Iran lampang hian in an ron ti chede ureu angin news lampang hian an ron reporta an ina lai po om ve deuh tho frank deuh chuan Trump pate ka than viau na he frank deuh pom ve ngai tet a chan chu Trump pa hi Iran lampang hian in ka pang chu kan surface to air missile mang hian kan ka pang chu ti kha Iran lampang khan in warning an pe ani Turkey ya akal lai khan mo Turkey le Iran te churam in theno mania khabi wang khan in Trump pa hi a in soi anga Iran engma thil ti thei lo le Trump na soi anga Iran engma thil ti thei lo anga tianga lo soi thin kha ani lo je hi tu na henin ka lo mu tho le ve de bok tan si a khatianga ni awang khan in United States te hi ne thei lo an ni United States e khovel ram ti thil ti thei ber ani khami aura of invincibility kan tiang chi khamo khang kha tlem chuanin khami aura kha aran tla hiam ta dewani
Donald Trump's confirmation of switching planes in Turkey has now ignited a lot of concern and a flurry of memes as well. We'll break this down for
Gen Z te ho thalai ho in memes pangin an ron troll ani Donald Trump
bit by bit and explain what's really happening. First, according
hi nia media tam takian in an report na sa to lu tu ngani Trump na hetia nga a thlona pa ngai po chuang ngam lo wa thlona dang dei sipai indo thlona lo wa chuang dei kha ka Iran in a warning an pek nu lo ni box siamo poilu tu ngani khami kha
two reports, the trigger for Trump's plane switch was Israeli intelligence, which reportedly indicated that Iran was plotting to use shoulder-to-air missiles to take
shoulder-to-air missile te kaukia missile ka chhuat hei mai mang khanin Trump a thlona hi ka chiat khan lo tu mane
down his aircraft. Someone in the vicinity of the NATO summit reportedly had been spotted with a shoulder-fired missile. That's not all. Reports also suggested that Iranians specifically knew where Trump was staying in Ankara.
Poi ko mai tu na hen report in aron talan dan chuanin NATO summit nei na hmuna tanga halo te hian in mi pakhat hi shoulder to air missile kengam mu ani ti kha report o mani he thi la hi khoi report tu report siam nge niang he thi lai khoi tanga local nge niang he report hi mo ha chungai to na article thui khop maya chu secret service te Mossad te CIA khoi tangin nge chuan report in atalan dan chuanin Iran te hian in Donald Trump a om na mun takhi NATO summit Turkey nei ani lai khanin an thriat i kha report om bokani heng information sensitive lu tuk te tu na hian kan lo hreve chau ani ta ke ni chuan rap sa khop mai
I guess there was a threat out there. I didn't really ask them much about it. I get a lot of threats.
Nia khatiang ang khachu om ve po ni mai thei khatiang a tha to ma mi ron vo na khachu ka ngai to lu tuk lem lo e chuan in vo to hi min vo to hi an tam lu tu ka chu wan chon ka ngai to lem lo ti hi Trump a chon in all someday win ti khana soi maya.
Now, Trump's big admission, which shows his fear of being targeted by Iranian missiles, standing in sharp contrast to his usual portrayal of bravado and might, projecting himself as the best, even the savior of the world. Take a look at this AI-generated poster, surrounded by stars, planets, spaceships.
Hi Trumpไปบ่ชาวมั้ยมี Trump บ่เฮ็ดอย่างเฮ็ดนี่ social media เวลเฮ็ดน่ะแล้ววิน post ทีนบล็อกเวบล็อกทีนะบ่เฮ็ดอย่างเฮ็ดน่ะแล้ววิน post อ่ะเฮ้ย spaceship เต RC เตplanet ดังเต้นอามาเฮียนหัวเวลา cosmic commander แล้ววินเตียนี่บ่ไอ้ค่าครอบมั้ยเฮ้ยมีรู้ปุยเดียวบ่มีดังฉันชวกตูฉันดำดวงเฮ็ดอามาแล้วมั้ยเตียแล้ววิน post ทีนเวบล็อกเสียข้าเตียก็ให้อินทิลติเทเดียวเอ็งมาเท่าในเราอันก็เตียเราวิน post ทีนะคะติงข้านินอิรานีน่าอันเบอเราฟังข้านินสอนแต่ข้าเราทักเวลเละบ็อกเสียมั้ง
Trump branded as cosmic commander set to unleash a new era. These were posts that were put out on his account. Take a look at another post.
มีดังเสียมามีดัง post ตัวนี้เสียทุกคนเราจะอามาเลยอามาให้ดีให้เราวิน post บ็อกเสียมั้ง
Gloating over America's military prowess, this post showed a large Trump in the sky with military jets hovering around.
วันบวยถ้าคิดอย่างที่เราโพสต์ที่นั่งตีรินไงน่าแรงกันแล้วนี่เราการทรัมป์ปุยที่ที่อย่างที่เราโพสต์ไว้เนี่ยเขาเวลเวงหิมตูเขาเวลเวงตัวที่ USA B2 bomber ที่อย่างที่นี่เลียนเดี๋ยวได้แต่เห็นอิรันที่หันบอมพวกอังเดี๋ยวทลายการรันตาร์ลันที่เนี่ยเราด่าเฟย์บอกกันนี่ไม่เตียนเลียนเดี๋ยววันนี้เราอินเอดิตบอกว่าบวย
Garden of the world, it said. Explosions can be seen rocking areas marked as Iran.
Iran ram bom ang hinatilangan eh.
Iran, meanwhile, has given him a reality check, it seems.
Iran embassy. SA South Africa tinani mayem or maybe Saudi Arabia, I don't know. Okay, Iran embassy. He will be hidden in a trash can before long. Hey, Trump ka a tour purtu truck akan di kanan birkual vela ka Iran lampang so hetiang hianin mi man lo siya mani thalagan lo siya mani tiang hianin Trump pa hi chakme vel annor na vela hanin lo biru ang khan siya ma he will be hidden in a trash can bolhobo ma hianin nakita so nin ala biru du mayang tiang ta kanin Iran lampang so nin Trump pa hian lo deu so vela ne.
Let's now show you this visual posted by Iran's embassy in South Africa.
South Africa zo ka ni Saudi Arabia ni lawin mo. Iran embassy South Africa.
It depicts Trump hiding in a food trolley with plates, cutlery around him. Taking a jibe at Trump, the post read, I'm quoting, he will be hidden in a trash can before long.
เฮียที่ President ดังแต่พอเฮียนี่นั้นเราติเวตอรัมช่วยตัวดังแต่พอเฮียนั้นเราติเวตว่า Bill Clinton ข้านี่กุมสังนี่กุมว่าปากีสถานต่อดอนคานมั้งปากีสถานอาซินดอนคานดีโก้เพลย์นะมั้งอันนี้ต่อนะค่ะเฮ้ยเตียงเฮียนี่ทรัมป์สไตล์หลังเดียวเท่าเฮียนี่นะเรามั้งเวนี่กุมสังนี่กุมคานมั้ง
Iran's embassy in Zimbabwe, meanwhile, was not.
Zimbabwe Iran embassy here in from. I've got a great idea too. What have I done? Hey, Trump here na male ma hiti han lo impose thi na ni ama han buai. Ti amale mai lo impose thi lo se chu thave tu la ni ti he amale ba lo impose ha hey hi eng lo Iran embassy Zimbabwe mi te hen ti. Ara post le hey chome tiffin hey chang ve la ni he lai hi ti hen tiffin om le Hello, biruda satle ni tu ra ni Iran tenga idana chuan.
Not far behind either. It put out a photograph reflecting how Trump's words and actions do not seem to match. On one hand, it shows Trump dressed as a fighter pilot and
jet fighter pilot ang kanin. Hey, lal kum ang tehan lo in edit vela. Alila ma zo din lo birle dai ta ni mo. Ang thil nge kati tiang hey thil disual biru ang kanan chuale dai.
That with him hiding in a food trolley. Iran's embassy, meanwhile, also took
Iran embassy thế nghe ông gì hey han boy thak
shots at Trump's desperation for talks in itself. It showed a worried U.S. president in a battlefield, it seemed, with no missiles left.
Hey, hi so eng lawan ron tilangan ni he US te hian in athan le Patriot air defense system ina aman thin missile la te kha an nei tlem to kha Iran lam pang han lo shreve ni turani hetiang hian in MT missile nom to lo chuan in Trump hian in in biak kan du missile kan nei to lo in biak kan du ti ang zong khan in Trump hian lo chua le dai mai ni hetiang in troll na hi chu Iran lam pang han vashat ve nge om ji
And the US has total control over the Strait of Hormuz. Have a look at this post. A rather grim-looking Trump seen dipping into Hormuz, surrounded by the flags of Iran and Oman.
Hey, Iran embassy dang thawin hetiang hianin Trump hi ai tipila chodin tunge midang ron chuak di ka hrelo. Iran Foreign Minister Abbas Araghi khange.
Now, it's worth noting here that this is not the first time when U.S. Secret Service has used decoys to ensure the safety of the American president, of course. For instance...
U.S. Secret Service hian in America President Van Himnan hian tuna Donald Trump pa an man ang hi. Hey, an voi khan man na ni lo. Ni tin apo hang ka soi to. Mundang apon long mang.
Traveling from New Delhi to Islamabad. The then U.S. President Bill Clinton, this was way back in 2000, he secretly switched from his military plane to a jet to avoid potential security threats. However, the difference...
New Delhi atanga Islamabad ang pandon khanin Bill Clinton hianin athlo na pangaya thlok lo khanin jeta thlok dai mai ni.
Back then was that journalists were informed about this security risk.
Amaro chu amma kha chuan kumsang ni kum kha chuanin journalist te khanan thria. Kumsang ni kuma Bill Clinton na hetenga thlona chuana athak vel hi chu journalist ten an thria.
While the security threat to Trump may have been credible, there is a major question. Why were journalists and others aboard that old Air Force One plane not apprised about this threat? What about...
Ha takha vadin ve. Iranin kan kap don an tia chu wan chuanin Trump kha chu thlona danga chuang dei mai ni. Amaro chu Iranin kan kap don an ti thlona khanin press meet te khan chuang teu tho mai ni. Iran khan lo kap tak ta ni se king press meet te nun na khi. Khang ten te po kha thil om thei ani nia. Afa boi thak le cho.
Their lives. What about the lives of journalists who were literally left to fend for themselves?
Heng journalist ho zong hi Iran te na kan kap don an ti Donald Trump patho na khan chuang ve kan ni. Iran khan kap tak takin king journalist te khi tong thu thela lo thi tang se. Boi thak vi ong.
With Trump now sidestepping this question and instead claiming that the plane which he flew on was at greater risk, questions over this incident and what has emerged so far continue to mount.
Thila bang hianin midang tam tak te po hianin te hianin an la soi na sa MMA ni la khel na sa MMA ni he thila hi mo apui tha kon mai poni se Trump hi nia social media social media app man hi Instagram te X te ting vel khani lo Truth Social ama mobile app ve ani khatiang khani na lo in post box ya khatiang khan lo in post lo se chu thu shat alo in post thil ti thei ang reng ve bok mani tu na Iran te hoina ron mu sit vak let na chana hi mo pui thla khop mai kan Trump pu ya hi chu tan hi na ve thei bok si